Hi everyone, welcome back to Cloud Institution. So today we'll see another chapter in the HTML, and we also covered some of the chapters in the previous videos, that is image tag, okay, and anchor tag, also like basic structure of HTML, okay, and it is present in the HTML playlist. If you haven't gone through it, you can go through it, the different tracks. Okay. So, and we will also be uploading the next chapter one by one. Okay. So now let's see what is the next chapter we have. Okay. So we have that. What are the block elements and inline elements? Okay. So what are block and inline element? Okay, so now we have that is like, first of all, we should understand for what reason we are going with the block elements and the inline elements. So you might have seen the some kind of P tags and the H1 tags, H2 tags, these tags. So when you go with that, when you are displaying or when you added the P tag or H1 tag, so they always display in the next line. Okay, they always display in the next line, means always starts in the new line. So you can see the block level element always starts on new line, and the browser automatically adds some space, means margin. They automatically it will add some margin to that by default. So before also and after also. So that is what the block elements. And also it will take how much width is for the screen, that much only, means it will, according to that it will take. Okay, so for example, you can see address tag is there, article tag is aside, block quote canvas. Okay, so there is a p tag is also there, h1 to h6 tags is there. Okay, so these are the some of the example for the block element. Okay, so next one is the inline element. So what is the inline element? Okay, so inline element does not always starts in the new line. So it will be starts in the same line where you have added the tag. Okay, so and also it is telling like an inline element only takes up as much width as necessary. Means it doesn't take more width. Okay, so how much it necessary, it will take that much only. Okay, so for example, span, anchor tag, abbreviation tag, acronomy tag, B tag, BDO tag, big tag. There are a lot of tags are there in the inline element. So when you go through the one by one videos or one by one tags, you will understand what are the inline tags and also block elements. Okay, so now let's see by the practical itself, so you'll understand better way. Okay, so now, so let me create a one file here, that is block and inline element. So I'm just making it as a bi.html. Okay, so now here shift plus one, enter. So basic structure has given. So now, so what I'll do, I'll use the p tag here. Okay, so this is the paragraph. Okay, so if you see here, if you run this one, so it will give 1 minute. Sorry. I need to close these all things, then I can run it. Let me run it again. Okay, you can see this is paragraph. Okay. For example, again, what I'll do is like, so I'll add it h1 tag. So this is also one of the um, uh, block element itself. So let me add. This is the heading. Okay, so I'm adding it, so it will starts in the next line. Okay, so you can see that one. So let me go to the brochure, okay, and refresh it. So you can see that it's added some kind of margin also. Beside that also there is some kind of margin for this at the end also. Okay, so it takes how much the space is there. So if I increase, okay, if I increase, so how much space is there for, how much is pixel is there for, it will acquire that much only. It will take that much width itself. Okay, so now So what are the inline elements? For example, if I go with the inline elements, so let's see inline elements. For example, if I use the span, okay, so in between that, or so let me use some kind of after this one only span, okay. Here I'll make it as a span element, okay. And another one here after the H1 I have it means it will always go in the next line, but so you can see that. So I'll show you how it will be working. Okay. So now the span tag will be in the next line itself. When I add the some other tag, just like B tag. Okay. So B tag means it is a bold tag. Okay. So let me add B tag here itself inside this element. So it should go with the continuation of next line, right? But it will always starts in the or let me I don't add any kind of within that. So here to not make any confusion, so I'll make it as a like B tag outside. I'll write it bold. So you can see that. So here I have added the bold tag beside the span tag. If you observed here, span tag after the span tag itself, I have added the what a bold tag. If I add the span tag beside the H1 also, okay, so it will always starts in the next line itself now because the H1 is a what a block element. Okay, so I have refreshed it didn't change anything. So you can see that so block element always start in the next line and inline tag always starts in the same line. Okay, I hope this video is very useful and you have understood what is the block element and the what is the um, inline element. So if you have liked it, please hit on the like button, share it to your friends, and also you can subscribe to our channel. Okay, thank you for watching, guys.